What's up, Alpha? It's your boy Alpha, and I see you in the building. And for one hot second, Elon Musk versus Maga. It seems to be a dispute. I've been holding off on. I wanted to get to see how it goes. You know what I'm saying? Is it true? Is it a bump in the road? What daring move is him and Vivek trying to do? And how was the reaction? I thought it maybe was just something that they're gonna gloss over in the future. I was sitting on my fence like, huh? But it seems to get interesting. Let's get into it.
99 smooth. Talking about the days you grew. Shows and movies in review. Honest days will staying true. Keep it 99. Pure and fine. Your reviews align with hearts and minds.
Yes. And we are talking about Elon Musk and everybody else in the game because this is a big issue. This is a big issue. And I think I have a guest. What's that?
Yo, what's good? This was so interesting. I s- I saw you. We were talking about it earlier, and I just wanted to join and see what you had to say and to see if I saw anything different than what you saw.
Yeah, so we are going to get into it because I am actually mesmerized by this. We don't want to shout to NBC, but we don't want to. This ain't about y'all right now. Uh, let's put on the big screen. Okay. Trump advisors Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy, whatever his name is, exposed rift with MAGA loyalists over immigrant tech workers. The backlash escalated with Thursday, which I noticed, by the way, it's the day after Christmas, Uniqo.
Mm-hmm.
The day after Christmas. He said venerated mediocrity over excellence. Yo, he's calling America mediocre? Are we going to take that? Joe has his red hat on. Ready.
We different. Oh, this is a different kind of red hat. Trust me.
Okay, let's go. Let's go over a little bit of this story. We're not gonna read the whole thing because I got two more that we're gonna talk about. A multi-day firestorm has erupted over comments made by two incoming advisors to President-elect Donald Trump's about H-1B temporary work visas, a carved out for high-skilled workers who some in MAGA will say are taking American jobs. They say you should be upset, Unico. You should get this tech engineering job even though they want to pay you less. According to them, Elon and Vivek just want to pay you less. Not you per se, because you're not gonna accept less because you're gonna pay your worth, but someone with an H1 visa, they have to take a little less so they get kicked out of the country. like for instance, somebody pointed out, I have no idea how true this is, but I saw this by MAGA Twitter. This is MAGA's point of view. He fired everybody at X Twitter except for the H1B people.
I My thought on this, honestly, is like it's a good point. Like if you're taught to be like, and even if you're not morally the best person in the world, you kind of want morally acceptable people to work for you. And that's kind of how now y'all separate that how y'all want to. I'm just saying, I want people that's morally like, hey, make sure that you are doing what the people that are paying you to do your thing. Make sure you do what they want you to do and do a great job at it. That's what I gathered from what like I want. That's why I want on my team to help me continue my journey of me being honestly mediocre. And per this article, help me perpetuate my mediocreness because it works here in America. I want you to do great at what you do to help me perpetuate my mediocreness or mediocrity, if you will. It hit me. I was like, yeah, that makes sense. If I want to be a if I want to be super rich and perpetuate these things that they're saying, then I want to hire people that are going to help me do that and put me in position to do that.
Let's continue on. Let's see how this goes. The fight began brewing on X ahead of Christmas after Trump named venture capitalist Saram Krishan a top artificial intelligence policy post, triggering a racially charged backlash that surfaced Krishan's comment advocating for green cards and skilled workers. The backlash escalated Thursday when Vivek, in a post on X, criticized an American culture that he said venerated mediocrity over excellence, attributing this as one reason for the influx of foreign tech workers. Who is Indian American, went on to say he hopes Trump president can start an American culture that prioritizes hard work over laziness. Tech executives have called for greater access to the widely used immigration visa, arguing that it is necessary to fill high skilled tech and other specialized jobs. Trump advisor Elon Musk, with whom Ramswamsi, I'm gonna get his name right, is a co-leader of Trump's incoming Department of Government Efficiency, had posted Thursday on X in response to a tweet about a shortage of skilled workers in Silicon Valley that the number of people who are super talented engineers and super motivated in the USA is far too low. Musk was born in South Africa and is a naturalized American citizen, urged people to think of this like a pro sports team. If you want your team to win the championship, you need to recruit top talent wherever they may be. That enables a whole team to win. He's saying I do everybody, but give me Wimby, give me Luca. That's what he said in his text post today. Now, now, of course, this flies in the face of Maga, who is heavy on getting everybody who is, they say naturalized, Uniqo, citizens, which
Mhm.
which might include us, but I don't know if it really does because I don't know if they can include us. But they saying get all these other people, deport all of them, and let the American people do their thing. But one thing I do want to note, and I'm saying this is, I can see both sides from a different point of view. If you
Damn
want,
it, that cuz that's what you do.
hey, listen, I gotta stay with the game, her.
Damn it,
But
Wilson.
let's go over both sides. Let's go over both sides real quick. Elon Musk says you want the best, as Unico said, you want the best to come over here. And America does have a mediocrity problem where even but majority of MAGA people think college is a scam and that we all should be air condition workers and welders because somehow if everybody be a welder, we all gonna be great. Instead or hire maybe even less skilled, maybe less educated people. Even though I do think there is a market for educated people, just in America, people overseas get a chance to grow into these positions. As I even, I can't tell y'all where I work at, but they get a chance to go further younger because they get these opportunities quicker. Whereas us, they try to skim on us a little bit. We don't take it and we go and move on somewhere else. But they get to grow into these roles more and get opportunities more. Well, over here, bro, when you got a college, like we need you a bachelor degree. I need you 7 years experience. We only paying you $40,000. I'm like, listen, if I got a degree, if I got 7 years experience and a degree, I'm going somewhere way more than this. I can go work at Quick Trip and make that. What are you talking about? And that's one argument they make. They are saying Elon Musk and them on their jobs. Literally, they even found paperwork. Listen, ain't nothing motivated like racists. Racists won't find them. They say Elon Musk hired. Like I said, they're like these people hire none but foreigners. What they're saying is y'all do that to us. Where in India, you get a degree, you automatically get in position to learn the job that you're supposed to get and don't have to automatically having 7 years of experience. Uniqo can get a journalism degree today, and they be like at the radio station, and be like, "Hey, I need you to have 10 years of radio experience." I'm like, how am I get that? I just got my degree. You had to work your way up. You had to be a mailman for 12 years, or some funny guy who just comes on stage or something. So I get both. You see what I'm saying? When I get like, listen, how as an American I'm gonna go if you don't let me grow? And then they like, yo, I want the best of the best right now. Have you ever come up there, Uniqo, where they like you got every skill set and everything they want, but then like, hey, I need you to have 10 years of experience doing this specific job, not even
Yeah,
a formative job, just a
yeah.
specific job.
Um, I no, actually, I had a brief conversation with Georgia Alfredis, who works with Gary with the T. We had a quick conversation. And I was like, hey, I like an opportunity. Like, it could just if you give me one, I would love it. And just let me know what I need to do to get there. And she told me to work for my local radio station. I was like, did you? I was like, I just want you to know that the local radio station said the same thing to me. So, but I'm like, but I have it here, and I'm actually having a radio station with like on some real stuff. I'm actually competing with you all to make sure that I get the things that I need to get out of everything. But instead, you're telling me that you need an intern. I'm interning right now. Right now, this is an internship. This is an internship. That right here while we're live with you all. This is an internship. So, with that being said, yeah, like you want like Mark Cuban. You said it first, Luca, right? You brought up Luca. That's gonna be our guy. He made him a lot of money. Paid him a lot of money too. He didn't play over here or nothing, but he did come over here and play very well based off of what he's been doing since he was 15, 16 years old. He already had the talent, and they went over there and got him. Does that make sense? They said if you're good, they'll find you.
Yeah, I'm split because again, like if you come from somewhere like Mississippi and you don't have like opportunity, like if you try to go to a radio station in a smaller area and they don't have as many radio stations, and all the old people who like 90 years old, listen, I'm going back to 90.1. They about to attack me again. Listen, they think I'm ageist over there. They like, hey, listen, he done brown Zell back. He finna talk about old people being in the way. Retire. This man 90 years old calling football games. Listen,
Mm-hmm.
let the next generation do it so they can go somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you think everybody going for YouTube? I think it's a cultural problem because again, you have that where old people can't retire or they don't want to because maybe because Social Security is low and people not really getting it what they're supposed to get out of it, and you paying in it for your whole life, $35 a month every check, and they're like you might not have it, or or they just want to keep their position and feel important and that's their whole life, bro. But I'm like, there's no how is the other person gonna get a chance? The other person has to be special. Like when I had 10.1, people felt like I was special. They were like, "Oh yeah, he can start something." But again, and then I had to have somebody else who knew somebody who knew somebody who knew somebody, and like, "Oh yeah, this dude can start something." It wasn't like, "Oh, I just walked up there and like, hey, I got the talent to do this." But at the same time, like, how do people move into positions when nobody got the way in a smaller area? Like, bro, you've been the plant manager for 40 years, bro. I know, no, that's why nobody can move up. And there, guess what? In a town with 3,000 people, and your job employs 1,000 of them, it's only so many opportunities for somebody to move up. That's why everybody leave the slow states and go to California, and then all of a sudden, if you can't hit there, rent $3,000 in New York and California, and you broke, you live on the street.
Quick story. Quick story. Uh, so I'm in Dallas, and I'm
The next
doing
one.
my thing. I'm in Dallas, and I happen to be. I was in the lobby of the hotel I was staying at. Very very nice hotel, and so nice that a person decided to conduct an interview for their company to a prospective person that they wanted to work for their company. And I sat there, I was just chilling, acting like I'm just in my phone, on Twitter, doing my thing, texting, whatever. No, I had an opportunity to sit and listen to how this was being built. So now I got a whole idea of how Dallas is kind of like how they're building. That was cute. But what they're doing, they were trying to entice somebody to come and work for their company. And what was she? She was a cashier. You understand what I'm saying? and she was somebody from India. And I mean, I'm just saying the last name as of the most random Indian name I could come up with when I'm talking about somebody from from India. And she was like, and I listened to that whole conversation. And at the end of the day, she said, I'll think about it. That's what's happening right now. That person that they were trying to entice to work for their company, they was like, I got options. I have options. Whereas in America, or if you're a Native American, not like that kind, but I'm saying you were born
Native of, I just say native of American, native of American.
naturalized American.
Yeah, naturalized.
You got to fight through all these things, but behind the scenes, they are trying to incorporate, I mean, or recruit somebody.
Education cheaper too. Holy.
But I sat there and listened to her, and she was like, I'm watching her mannerisms, and she's like, man, I mean, I like what you're saying. Yeah, you're gonna pay me this amount of money, but she's like, somebody about to offer me way more to do that. So I'm just throwing it out there. If you're a professional that's overseas, because they know that you've been doing this since you were going back to Luca. You've been doing this since you were 15, 16 years old, being a pro at what you do. Of course, I'm going to want you over somebody that's from where I'm from, because we can automatically jump or jump into what we're trying to do. So that's where I'm at.
For people that don't know, people like how do you get more skilled worker? Compared to the US, many countries, particularly in Europe, offer significantly lower tuition fees for international students, making it a more affordable option. While tuition may be lower, cost of living in your chosen country can impact overall, blah, blah. As you know, it's if you like, for instance, if me and Uniqo go overseas to do a job to get a degree, it'll be cheaper. You know how high out of state fees? How is it cheaper to go out of country fees?
In my state, I know for a fact that there is a college that's not even that big, that but they're backed by a church, is 60K a year. I mean, not a year, a semester.
That's a study abroad program. That's different.
So I'm just throwing that out there. Just in the state that I live at, they want 60K
Let's see what
a
this is.
semester, and they're backed by a church to go there and learn what? Because like honestly, I was watching Patch Adams in English class one day, and I was like, why are we watching this for English class? So they might be over there actually doing the work. This is how wiring works. This is how this works. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But I feel like there's a lot more opportunities for other people overseas to get their advantage that we don't. Because, like, let's be honest, we now do live in a country of entertainers being prominent. Let's be honest, Trump is an entertainer. Let's be honest. People are like, Trump is a brilliant businessman. That man has so many bankruptcies. His best skill is literally marketing himself, putting his name on something, and putting it on real estate. That's his best quality. And it's marketing himself. Listen, I'm not calling that's a skill. I don't want to hate on the skill, but that's a skill. That's
I
how you
don't know
become
if that's a
president also.
skill. I mean, I guess the skill would be know where to put your name at, but your name is
Well, you have to
already
be
the.
able to, he had to be able to market himself. Let's be honest, if you go back to the 90s, he was on Fresh Prince. He was mentioned in a bunch of songs. He was
Obviously in
friends with
Home
Bill Clinton.
Alone, Lost in New York.
Yeah, so he put himself in, and then if you know the stories, he called NBC, told everybody he was a billionaire when he wasn't. Got his name up there, and they called people, faked his own agency. You know what I mean? Like he did a lot of things to put himself out there in a marketing way.
No, I mean no, I'm with you on that. And this is my last thing about it too is no, I say that for a part two. I say that for a part two. What did you say? God damn, why Williams looking like Medea goes to church? Why?
Shout out Paul P. He watch our shows after on Facebook, but sorry. They saying, I think they saying you look like the bus driver that always pull up to the girl and trying to save her from the. Hey, what up? The dark skinned brother. Why is all Tyler Perry movie like that?
I
Frank,
don't. I
like
don't.
some
I,
big
I don't
dark ball.
I don't necessarily know at this
Like
point.
some dark bald headed black dude is like the ultimate villain, and then some dude just come up on a bus. I'm like, what's up with a bus dude? Shout out to, I don't know, but that's getting out the point.
Yeah, it's
Shout out to Paul
insanely
Pierce.
off the point. I don't. But that I do that all the time, so it's
It's
cool.
almost turned to casual conversation. This is not casual conversation.
Because I mean,
Elon Musk condemned this segment of the MAGA movement as contemptible fools who should be purged from the Republican Party in a social media post Friday. A virtual right wing civil war is broken out over race, class, immigration, and the future president elect Trump's movement. And Musk is increasingly at odds with Trump's historic base. The schism may force Trump to ultimately take sides between the largely white working class supporters who first made MAGA succeed and the techno libertarian billionaires like Musk who are at the center of this new administration. On Thursday, Musk ally and Department of Government Efficiency, Doge, co-founder Vivek, posted a lengthy condemnation of American culture and its supposed embrace of mediocrity. Musk spent the next 24 hours defending him and advancing his argument that America needs highly skilled immigrants to fill high-tech jobs. The argument landed with a thud in the MAGA wing that wants to stop immigration and preserve jobs for American workers. On Friday, a cartoonist and right-wing commentator Scott Adams posted on X that MAGA was taking a page from Democrats on how to lose elections while feeling good about
Dilbert,
it.
the
Musk,
the writer of Dilbert.
yes, Musk agreed and took it a step further. And those contemptible fools must be removed from the Republican Party, root and stem. He posted. For people who used to be called deplorable by Democrats, the condemnation from one of the most. Why are you over here? Okay. Calling people who have their country's best interests at heart and wanting to not sell out the American people contemptible fools is the biggest L that I've seen Elon make in a long time. Dude needs to relax. Gaming streamer hooks. White ring activist Laura Loomer tagged Trump in her message. The Trump base is being replaced by big tech executives. So sad to see. I feel so sad for MAGA, she said. Loomer has alleged Musk was censoring her for her opposition to his immigration comments. Andrew Tober, the CEO of a far right social network, Gab, said on X Post, he's declaring war on us, by the way. Should go over well for him as it has for everyone else who's tried. And lastly, we will go over this as well. Steve Bannon joins war against Elon Musk. Now we're going to get into big wigs. Now we get into the big wigs. Donald Trump, biggest fans are at each other's throat over immigration and H-1B1. Steve Bannon has joined the MAGA war between hardline immigration opponents and tech executives like Elon Musk, taking the side of xenophobia on his War Room show Friday. H-1B visas? That's not what it's about. It's about taking American jobs and bringing over essentially what have become indentured servants at lower wages. Y'all can let me know in the comments how y'all feel about this and what side are y'all on? Let me know in the comments. What side? You believe in efficiency, right now, greatness, the ability to move forward in a new technological innovation? Or do you believe in American citizens getting this right because we have been overlooked so wrong, so long? The former Trump advisor turned pundit said, referring to the visa program that allows immigrants in specialized fields to work in the United States temporarily. The thing's a scam by the oligarchs in Silicon Valley to basically take jobs from American citizens, give them to what becomes indentured servants from foreign countries, and then pay them less. Simple to let them through the golden door. Musk set out to get MAGA faithful on social media on Wednesday morning, posting X on how much foreign tech workers need to be allowed to work in the United States because there is a permanent shortage of excellent engineering talent. Vivek, Musk's Department of Doge sidekick, generated his own backlash from the right Thursday by suggesting American culture was to blame for why employees seek tech employees. Now let's go over the overall thing and we're gonna end this video. I don't want it to be over 30 minutes. Has American culture got lazy? Has it? Are we able to overcome this laziness excellence? Everybody don't want it the hard way. We want it the easy way. My boy would be, yeah, y'all know the boom town to the boondocks. Do we have grit? Do you see young people now? Do they have grit? Can they overcome? Or how is their mental health? Is everything so comes easy to them, right? We have been so successful, we have gotten soft. Is that what happened? Y'all let me know in the comments because I'm very curious. I do hate a lot of. I think in a lot of ways we are right. We have become an entertainment coach. Like I said, the most popular person wins president. We don't. Let's be honest. Everybody like nobody has a policy. No one goes over policy no more. 'Cause no one cares. We just say highlights. Let's be honest. When you watch the election, name a sim. I'm talking about not what somebody said. Trump said he's gonna get rid of H1B1. No, tell us a policy that he had, an actual written policy. Same thing with Kamala Harris. What policy did she have? People can't name, they can name the outline of a structure of an idea. That's not a policy. Policy is a well written thing that you can probably summarize in 2 minutes on what they're gonna do to achieve said thing. Okay, we're gonna do this, this, and this to achieve this. No one has it. No, there was no layout of a plan. There would because you don't have to. It's not important no more. It's about getting dope speeches and big crowds and celebrities and who looks cooler and who can motivate people with populist ideas. And not how who but best possible. Because when the last time we actually had a real policy debate? The last few debates has been about who owned the other person who was more based against their opponent, or who showed up on Joe Rogan's or Aiden Ross's or Shannon Sharp's or Breakfast Club, or who showed up on their stream and what they say to convince you that they're for you, not an actual policy, because we actually do that. So not only that, our policymakers have gotten lazy. Most people don't even know how the government works. Most people don't even know the capital of most states. They don't even know where most states are located. The IQ has went down with the advent of the internet, and it shouldn't do that. So do I think there is mediocrity? Yes. But I also think there's a lot of excellent talent that should have a chance to actually grow, as I stated earlier, right? A lot of people should have a chance to grow and actually get a chance to gain experience in the field that they want to go in. Most people get a degree and can have amazing grades and get masters and not even be in their field. They have to get another job. Like I said, they'll shortchange you with a job that should be more money, and you can get more money working at the gas station. At the gas station, now, and the gas station pay better, especially the big ones. Quick Trip is one pays very well. Bucky's pay very well. I'm not talking about just a regular local gas station by locally owned. I'm talking about big brand name. You can go get paid better. Walmart is paying real well right now. I don't know if y'all seen the Walmart's minimum rate. They are paying real well right now. So people are going to those jobs instead of going to in their field because it takes you 7 years of experience and just getting a degree while you've been in school, gaining debt to get this degree. And the only way to pay it off is to get a good paying job, unless you want to make $12 an hour working in a mailroom for 2 years before they pull you up. And then you get the job at the entry level. Maybe if they like you enough, because it really doesn't matter about that, right? Maybe if somebody in Silicon Valley like your personality enough, they like you being around, they might pull you up. And maybe if you're really amazing, they might put you in the boardroom quickly. But in that, even Elon's a foreigner. He got in off that. We pretend like Elon is not a foreign person who got in through Peter and was on PayPal board as a person who might be highly skilled. I don't listen, Elon. I have questions about Elon. I have questions about Elon. Because he says IQ 155, but I don't know.
Keep cooking. You've been cooking for the last 5 minutes. Keep
Yeah,
cooking. Keep
you know what
talking
I'm saying?
about it. Keep on. Keep
You know what
on.
I'm saying?
Go.
But I'm about it because I didn't want to go past 30, and I'm about to go past 30. But
I'm
okay,
sorry, but you was cooking.
but that's what
I
I'm
already
saying.
knew you was about to cook, but cook.
But yeah, that's basically it. Like, which after hearing which one do you? Because like I said, I'm defensive. I can see both sides. I want to know your thoughts. I need passionate debate from y'all in the chat. Let me know how you feel because I can see it and I can see what you're saying. And then I'm gonna be honest, man. Elon did basically call y'all like y'all not that smart. He did say, "Listen, y'all can't get these jobs. Y'all not really." Did you see the quote when he was like, "Listen, the Wimby quote I said." He says like some people are regular people, and then some people are LeBron, except for some of the some of the Indian immigrants is way above LeBron, and you below regular people. And I'm like, damn, because it's a hot. Well, he didn't quite say he did. He did say he said it's a mass. It's even more mass in your intelligence, and I'm like, he just called it out of y'all stupid. Listen, I got a very high IQ, so he ain't called to me. So I don't know, but it's y'all.
As as somebody that's in the workforce, I've done a, a great thing for 10 years of my life. I've been the best. And I got sick. Things happen. It is what it is. But I've always lived by this quote. You make exceptions for exceptional people. And where I stand is that I wasn't an exceptional person to them at that point in time. So what I'm trying to say is that that's how America plays it. Like you do you
Maybe
if
you could be a better suck up, Joe. Just suck up at work better.
like what you like no well I
I,
challenge
let's not pretend like we ain't seen people suck up and be terrible at their job and get promotion.
man I challenge all those things, and there's a lot of times where I'm like, man, I'm way better at your job than what you are. And I've done it. I've been there and I've been there. And you know, that's like one of the most hard things to deal with in America. But you know what? If the people higher up knew how good you are at what you do, opposed to what the people that they trust are making good decisions, then they respect things better. And I think we would have to go, have to quote unquote outsource, if you will. I'm not even against that. I'm not even against outsourcing. I'm here for giving people a good opportunity, like put them through a gauntlet. Do like they did with Hercules. Put them through a gauntlet. You know what I mean? I like that too. Who did it better? IQ, something like do anything. Just put it on proof of paper why somebody is better than somebody else, at or why you feel like they should be. And then just like we need to give your barber a credit. He killed your shit today. I don't know who you or she, because I done had my hair cut by the ladies, and
Shout out
they
to my
might
guy
they might,
Chris.
huh?
Shout out to my guy Chris.
I mean, shout out to your barber, but I just know I had a couple of very good haircuts by a lady. But what I want to say is this, man. I'm just saying that's where we're at, and people want the best for they want their company to be great, right? If you really want your company to be great, you need to do your due diligence. And if your due diligence says that there's somebody that's more qualified to do this job, you got to understand that they are going to require a certain type of pay. If you want them to do this type of job and give you the same, they don't. But I guess that's kind of being lazy. As long as you want somebody to just get the job done, I guess it don't matter. Do it.
It's not. All right, we about to get out of here. We went a little bit over 30. Hope
My
they don't
apologies.
discourage
I
you.
didn't mean to pop up today. I just, like, man, I was talking to you in the chat, and I was like, man, hold on. And I seen the title. I said, let me see
I
if I
have
can
done
pull up. You let
27
me up
straight
here.
days.
You let me up. So I just thought I'd add.
It's been 27 straight days of content. It's almost over.
Go see Mufasa.
I'm going to see Nosferatu, and I'm probably going to have that video out Sunday. Well, I can't say that name of that movie.
Might do a double header. Tomorrow's my only day off which I will use it as my day on. So you already know what time it is. I mess around, see Nosferatu too. I apologize. I didn't mean to see and do a review about Mufasa, but it took me a second. It took me a second to go see it because it was just too much going on. I live in America. We just live every day to day. That's how we live over here. But you know the deal, man. Uniqo Williams, Uniqo Williams on YouTube. Y'all know the deal. Like and subscribe if you want all the best, like movie things and whatnot. But also, you got Do You Hear Me with Uniqo Williams? I come to y'all every Thursday. Pause. And we have a good idea. We have a good thing going. But subscribe so you can see the random times that I come on to. Make it make sense.
And it's your boy Alpha said, May, stay being Alpha, stay being you. And I can see y'all in the building. I see y'all watching. Y'all stay to the end. Just for 1 second in the comment section. Can you just say something with me one time? Can you give a fellow Alpha a wazam? Peace.
I thought you were gonna say
99 smooth. Talking about the things you grew. Shows and movies and review. Honest days will staying true. Keep it 99. You're fine. Your reviews are learned.